What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is July the 24th. I want to give you a pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and what big money is doing today. Before I get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off with data points, there's not all that much happening today. A couple Fed speakers near the tail end of the day, but you might have some last minute jitters as the market has some volatility probably during power hour as people try to kind of forecast what might be coming GDP wise as well as PCE. So GDP is coming out tomorrow, PCE on Friday. Right now though, the futures are very red. So NASDAQ down 1.51, S&P down 0.91, and that is because of companies unveiling their earnings and not necessarily the best. And at the same time, you do see the fear and greed index at 55, so under the neutral category. So people's appetite for risk in theory is there, but because of companies unveiling their earnings, I think people are actually rotating into possibly crypto because you do see a minor bump up in the volume for that. So yeah, a lot of the stocks I'm going to be talking on does have a lot of volume, but I think it's institutions essentially just selling. But without further ado, let's get right to it. SOFI is down, no actual news, no SEC filings, nothing from the company itself, so just piggybacking off of the broader market. Shorts, though, have been returning quite a lot, so it'll be interesting to see today if they do kind of break their trend a little bit, but 16.95% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 176.03 million shares. So this stock definitely is very heavily shorted, and right now with it at 733 and change, it is trading between this R1 and R2. So just watch for 721 to be the next strong support. As I said in my dedicated video yesterday, SOFI, I said that today no doubtably is going to be a little bit of a bloodbath, which is unfortunate, but regardless, watch 721 because if it does fail to hold, then this is where it could get to possibly the $6 range, which would be kind of crazy, especially leading into their earnings. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Tesla obviously is one of the culprits of their earnings, as you can kind of see right here. Big bad Tesla. So Tesla really had horrific earnings all in all. They kind of dangled, essentially, I see a lot of memes about that. Horrific earnings, but they're dangling a carrot in front of investors about robo-taxis. That's very apparent. If you think about it though, bigger picture, yes, Tesla has ran up quite a lot. So I think some of this is just a minor correction in regards to that. So yes, I don't know, this might be one of those opportunities to buy the dip with Tesla. We'll just have to wait and see. It's not heavily shorted, so as I've brought up in the past, so 3.79% of the free float is being shorted, so don't anticipate all that much. But if you do look at shorts as more so from an analysis standpoint, shorts are at a kind of a 52-week high. So clearly shorts are smelling blood or sensing blood or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's just not enough for them to completely double down, but they do sense that maybe Tesla's a little bit too high. Right now with it at 224, it is trading between this S3 and this S2, so definitely watch for this 218 to be that last line in the sand, the very strong support, because if it does fail to really hold, then that is where Tesla could get in a little bit more of a free fall, essentially, at least in the short term. So watch for 218. I don't anticipate that being touched whatsoever today. And then on the flip side, 229 is going to be the next strong resistance / target. I do maybe anticipate more of a run up to that point, possibly. Maybe I'm just being too optimistic for Tesla, but we'll just have to wait and see. This company is down 9.26%, so this one's been on my pre-market for the last several trading days because of the abnormal volume. You also do, or I did also a dedicated video all about this company, just about the poor timing about that private placement, 15 million that was done yesterday at it did have a conversion price of $6. So it's just very bad timing. But nonetheless, though, shorts are starting to double down. So if this momentum does continue in theory, this is where you could have it as a squeeze play. So 19.93% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 3.03 million shares. Utilization is 96.85. So this one definitely is one to add to your watch list if you like squeeze plays. or even just momentum plays, but this has a lot of similarities, to me at least, to SoundHound momentum wise, because all of this hype actually started because of this 13G that did come out that showed NVIDIA increasing their position. So yeah, all in all, interesting stock. Definitely add to your watch list. Do you have to go out and buy it right now? I'd say it's up to you. Do you guys' own due diligence. So this next stock, ticker AZTR, it is down 76.26% because of, similar to what happened with SERV yesterday, a issuance. So this company has a market cap of 4.77 million, and it looks like they did a 10 million share issuance and warrants, convertible warrants. So yeah, this is kind of the death of it, if that makes sense. Short interest though is very high, so this company is massively shorted. It did go up 206%, so it's really sad to see. You can tell what a good company is. People, beside the point, will still believe in the company, whether they're bag holders or whatever else. But as soon as a company runs up, then you have dilution. So it's unfortunate to see companies such as SERV do that. So it's gaining a little bit of momentum and then it instantly dilutes. I know AMC did that massively. This company is doing it. It's just a very, very bad look. But if you are looking at trading this company for whatever reason, with it at $1.23, it's trading between this S3 and this S2. So 92 cents will be the next strong support, and then $1.36 will be that next strong resistance / target. Given the momentum, it might actually run to this S2, so you could make a quick swing trade based off of that. But in essence, I think just based on their action, management's action, this is one to kind of avoid. Again, you guys do whatever floats your boat. I'm just doing my interpretation. And Boston Scientific had their earnings similar to, wasn't as bad as Tesla. Still made a lot of money, but I think they did miss on their earnings per share essentially, but very, very minor. So down 1.39%. Looking right here, if you're looking at trading it with it at 77.06, it is trading between these 2 points. So the pivot and this R1, so 77.82 will be the next strong resistance / target. On the flip side, 76.61 will be the next strong support. So yeah, this company definitely is one of those ones that you might want to buy the dip, but I think there is just a lot of broader fears happening right now. Like I said, just the futures aren't necessarily the best. Even gold right now, I feel like very few people have caught on to this. I've been bringing this up minorly in my videos, just how the broader market right now isn't really digesting and feeling that it should be at these levels, because gold, despite everything, is at all-time highs. You can kind of see it's just running up like a crazy madman. Or sorry, not all-time highs, but you guys get 52-week high. So yeah, I think all in all, it's a very interesting circumstance that we are in, and it will all come down to, in my opinion, other companies unveiling their earnings, more specifically Apple. That one could be the saving grace, but given the latest news that's been coming out, I think they're wanting to do a flip phone or something like that. It just shows that they are lacking innovation. So it's just a very unfortunate scenario that we are in, just companies not really hitting the marks. But needless to say, this is might be a good time to buy potentially the dip on some of them. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And with all that said, and actually, sorry, one final thing, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account. So this one's only up until July 31st. But if you throw $100 at a new account, they give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.